I had no idea I'd be doing this today. But it's all fun and games.
Why are people occupying Wall Street? You're standing up to economic injustice. This country is basically owned by the big banks and big corporations. And it's time that we change that right now.
Corporations are making a mess of our environment.
The richest people in our society are spending millions.
Well, they can't give their own workers health care benefits.
We can't give their own workers health care benefits. Boo!
Today we're occupying.
Today we occupy!
Alright, here we go. Go spread some awareness at Occupy MOMA.
Da Vinci, Van Gogh! Greedy bosses got to go! Da Vinci, Van Gogh! Greedy
Bosses got to go! Da Vinci, Van Gogh! Greedy bosses got to go!
We are the 99%! We are 99%!
We are the 99%! We are the 99%! We are the 99%! We are the 99%!
Hi everyone!
Hi everyone!
We're gonna have a GA meeting!
We're gonna have a GA meeting!
And occupy the Museum of Modern Art!
Occupy the Museum of Modern Art!
Certain other people have an agenda,
Certain other people have an agenda!
such like getting to and from work
Such like getting from work! We need to do
and other destinations.
And other destinations!
Well, if everyone stops yelling and acts like a mature adult, we could talk one-on-one, not a huge crowd.
We want you to speak to everyone, so we want to make sure that everyone hears what you're saying.
Okay, everyone can hear what I'm saying. Everybody cannot
Everyone cannot.
the sidewalk.
Everyone cannot block the sidewalk!
Everyone cannot block the sidewalk.
You can protest! You can protest!
You can chant!
You
can chant!
You can push whatever agenda you want.
You can push whatever agenda you want!
You just can't do anything unlawful like blocking a sidewalk.
You just can't do anything unlawful like blocking the sidewalk!
Your cooperation
Your cooperation
will be greatly appreciated.
will be greatly appreciated!
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much!
That's respectful.
Claire.
That's respectful. Thanks.
Mic check!
Mic check!
How do we feel?
Thanks, guys.
How do
How do we feel
About moving into the pen?
about moving into the pen?
Can I get a temperature check?
Can I get a temperature check? I would like to know
I would like to know
exactly what is going on,
exactly what is going on,
what this gentleman wants,
what this gentleman wants,
and so we can decide
and so we can decide
the best peaceful way
the best peaceful way
that we can have our General Assembly
that we can have our General Assembly
and everyone's voice will be heard
and everyone's voice will be heard
in a non-violent way
in a non-violent way
in front of the Museum of Modern Art.
in front of the Museum of Modern Art.
I believe I can speak to that.
I believe I can speak to that.
We're trying to have a GA meeting.
We're trying to have a GA
We
meeting.
have many people who want to read their manifestos.
We have many people who want to read their manifestos.
This gentleman
This
is asking us to not block the sidewalk.
is asking us to not block the sidewalk.
If it's okay with the museum,
If it's okay with the museum,
it's okay with him.
it's okay with him.
We don't want to do anything to hurt anyone.
We don't want to do anything to hurt anyone.
He would like us to move into the pen.
We would like us to move into the pen.
What do we want to do?
What do we want to do? I understand
That we have a legal right
that we have a legal right
to stand on the sidewalk
to stand on the sidewalk
as long as it's not property of the museum.
as long as it's not property of the museum.
So why don't we all line up along here and face the museum and do what we have to do?
I like that.
It's kind of quite humorous.
It is.
Concerned about the proposal.
Do not block the doorways.
Do not block the sidewalk.
Do not block the sidewalk.
Use the people's mic.
Use the people's mic
So everyone can hear.
so everyone can hear.
However we see
However we see
many museums
Many museums
in their current manifestations as key elements of a larger system whose funding structure and relationship to the market disempowers artists and alienates art from the 99%. Value is manufactured by false scarcity. Propped up by the cult of celebrity. And the parlor game of speculation.
Sarah,
You want to pick up?
over.
Right there. This
undermines the potential power of art to be a much greater force in our society. We believe that to occupy is to claim space for dialogue and transparency through the physical presence of our bodies. It is to hold space that was previously inaccessible. As occupiers, we bring the general assembly to the doors of the museum to engage in a dialogue about the relationships between the arts and capitalism. This is only the beginning. At its core, the Occupy movement is about imagining and building a just and democratic future. It is generative. Not destructive. We are shifting collective consciousness. We are here to envision what the museum can be. What art can be. And how we can create a society that works for the 100%.
For those who've not yet heard, there is a universal law. That is now re-emerging into remembrance. That is best expressed with 5 simple words. Love is all there is. We've all heard the Beatles sing. Love is all we need. Well, they were on the right track. But they missed the heart of what they intended to share. The truth is, we don't need anything at all. Why? Because there's always an alternative. It's our attachment to a particular result that causes our suffering when things don't unfold as we hope. We don't need love, as the Beatles suggest, because we can also experience love's counterpoint. Fear. It's actually perfectly ironic that the Beatles said that love is all we need. Because by needing love, we lose it. By stating that I need love, in that moment, I create the experience of being without love. But that's impossible. Because I am love. It is in fact our authentic nature.